the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me as always, and this will send chills up your spine. It's time for Enter Sandman. The Hokies will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the App State Mountaineers offense will be first on the attack. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Makes the grab. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Mountaineers in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Horn. Quickly complete. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll run play action. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Get the sack, get in the fumble.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He's in, got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Hokie. First touchdown of the game in Lane Stadium, and take my hand, the Hokies want to go to Never Never Land.
That is perfect. That's the way you start a ball game. Get the crowd rolling at home, especially these fans. Virginia Tech has some of the best fans in the country.
Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. The give out of the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's got it on the right. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And the Mountaineers will punt it away on 4th down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He gets it away from his own end zone. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Wide receiver going in motion. Here comes the option. And the ball is free on the pitch. How in the world did the offense retain possession? And the Hokies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a chain links to move the sticks. The Hokies are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Breaks into the open. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
And obviously, this is one of the best offenses in the country, and it's because they get first downs. Top 10 in the nation, picking up first downs. How nice is it to know?
Headed to the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
And the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because... And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. He didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Back to pass, it's Horn. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo. The inside handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pulls in the deep ball. And he's brought down after a huge completion. This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it to the back. Hard running there. Smashes ahead. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off-play action. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights, it's good. Now the lead is down to 11.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. He'll do it himself. Big-time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And as a defensive player, you see so much option nowadays and so many different variants of it. And you got to play very disciplined, sound football. And you could tell he knew he was responsible for the quarterback. He goes and gets him, sits him on the ground, creates a tackle for a loss.
He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
All the way out across the 45-yard line, marking out of bounds at the 46. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. He's an open space downfield. Turning it on. Quick step and go. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Hokies. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. This drive will open from the 15. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets hyped. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Well, quarterback had exactly what he wanted there. He had his big fella work in the middle of the field. You thought that was going to be an easy pitch and catch? Not so much. It's a mental error by the tight end. They got to clean that up.
It's complete to the left. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And the Mountaineers headed quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down.
And because the receiver was able to drive back to the QB on that curl route against man coverage, he was able to create a little bit of separation between him and the defender, and that was a big key in getting that 1st down.
The Mountaineers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. From the gun, the running back has it. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. And the Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He's got an open man. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the 1st, let's take a quick look at our game stats. First play of the period, 1st down here. Handoff from the gun. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Oh, he's got some space. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
How about the explosive play by this offense? Man, it's so nice to have guys you can hand the football and just watch him work. Watch him do the rest, the speed, making big plays, breaking tackles. Man, is it nice to have an offense with a playmaker like that.
I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions, and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like, it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come flooding back. but there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that you want to beat this squad. Like, this is the next team in your way for you accomplishing your goals and dreams.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing the emotional spectrum coming into this game, but make no mistake about it, he has to separate himself from his past allegiances and understand he's the home team. He wants this crowd to get in this football game.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give from the gun. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Going to try to get it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Back to throw. It's Horn. Unloads it left. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. A high kick trying to pen them deep. And the returner will be dragged down. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. They'll move the tight end. He'll start this drive firing. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the cornerback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
Throws to the tight end. Pulls it in. They're going to stop him short. And, man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Rolling right and going deep. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Trying to find the end zone. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
And when this quarterback is in a rhythm, this offense is really hard to stop. You've seen that on this drive. He's 3 for 3, but they're also running the ball well. Everything they're dialing up right now is working.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Big fella moving. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Horn. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Fires to the tight end. There he goes. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. First down, 10 yards to go. Give to the running back. At the 45, on his way. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. And the Mountaineers will hustle to the line. To the air on first down. Right down the middle. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. This time he's got it. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. The Mountaineers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Chunked it away just as he was hit. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And this is why this team is losing this game right now. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David. You've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Oh, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too, before this defense gets to go in at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Quarterback gets the first down. Breaks into the open. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but dialed up they fake it, and the kicker's looking to pass. The fake field goal catches the defense with its pants down, and it's going to be a touchdown. Just textbook execution on the fake field goal, and trickeration equals touchdown.
And we saw them practicing this throughout the week, but when are you going to call it? Are you going to call it? Because you got to have the onions to call it in a big moment. They call it, they convert. What a call by the offense.
Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Blacksburg.
Buccaneers will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Starting this third quarter on the ground. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. A designed run for the quarterback. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. And the Hokies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Quick release on the RPO. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Fires to the big fella. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Hokies are rolling down the field. He'll do it himself on the draw. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Moves around to clear up the vision. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Got some room to run. And he was finding space, and he took it all the way back to the 22. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Wants to throw. It's Horn. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker.
Touchdown, Appalachian State! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Fires to the big fella. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Cricket. He'll pull it on the read. Got room to work. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Mountaineers in a good spot here with second and short. Tight end now in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Mountaineers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Mountaineers decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Slings it downfield. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. Looking to throw, it's Horn. Right on the money.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and then all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive game.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You'd really like to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can go.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Got the first down and more. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. The RPO, it's complete. Turning it on. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Back to throw, it's Horn. Fires left. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Mountaineers line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Oh, he's got some space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So the final period starts with a second down play. Wants to go up top. Using his legs to buy some time. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete.
My old coach always used to say, don't turn a bad play into a catastrophe. He got flushed outside the pocket. Listen, it's okay. You can throw an incompletion. Don't create a turnover. Don't try to force it. At least the quarterback took care of the football.
And the Hokies get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a little bit of space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation and get a first down like they did there.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force-feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Got his man to the left. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. The Hokies trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Man, really good job by this defense staying positive. They gave up a bunch of yards, got down towards the shadow of their own goal line. 2 straight passes, 2 incompletions, trying to just...
Touchdown, Hokies! And they take it in for 6 more points. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Oh, better look out. Tripped up for the tackle. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Horn. Here's the pressure. Makes the grab. At the 40, there he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Got the back over the middle.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Wants to fire on second down. Finds the tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Mountaineers have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw again. And they're not on the same page there.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Mountaineers send out the punt unit.
Number 18, offensive punt interval.
He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Quarterback making checks. Quick release by the QB. There he goes. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's locked. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke moves. And the Hokies line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for the big play. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, going to the air. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Gets it past the marker. Running free. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal coming up. A run for the quarterback. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need 1 more yard on 3rd down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
A couple things I loved about this defense. They didn't get deterred. They gave up some yards, got all the way down here near the goal line, but now bowing their necks up.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And with that TD, this team looking to go 4-0, just how you want to start a season, man. They've done an unbelievable job answering all the questions, starting off the year just how you want to. Now, keep it going. Keep that momentum. Don't relax. What a start to the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the give off the left side. Got room at the 35. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Now we'll put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.